Hey guys, ECRG here, and today we're going to be talking about 3 tips to get the most out of your line manager. Hey guys, ECRG here, back with another video. Wanted to talk to you guys about some tips you can use to get the most out of your line manager. Now, your line manager is a coach, a mentor, a motivator, somebody who has your back, also someone who's going to discipline you when you do something wrong. So they're all of those things to you, and they're very important in the growth of your career, especially in clinical research. So the first tip I have for you in order to get the most out of them is to talk about where you're headed going forward in the field that you're in. And I'm specifically talking about clinical research here today. So if you want to be a CRA or project manager, and you are currently a CTA, a clinical trial assistant, talk to your line manager frequently about what do you need to do in order to be a CRA, or what do you need to do to be a project manager. And they can help steer you in the direction. So you want to ask your manager about potentially like shadowing a CRA or shadowing a project manager and being able to learn from them now, so you have experience when you go and apply for that job in the next couple years or so. Your line manager will be able to help facilitate your growth and development towards you becoming at the next level, that CRA or project manager. And they're going to be really good, and they're going to be there for you to offer backup and support whenever people come calling about who's ready to move to the next level. Your line manager is going to be there to go to bat for you in that situation. So that's the first thing. You need to talk to your line manager about where you want to be and where you're headed. The second tip is ask your line manager to teach you tasks and responsibilities that you don't know and that you're curious about, or that your line manager might know about because she's at that next level or not. So your line manager is a coach, a mentor, and a teacher. Don't forget that. So those line managers that just call you for 10 minutes and then just talk to you about, how your week has been, blah, 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 blah. And then they just basically check off the box that they checked in with you every other week in your one-on-one. That's not an effective line manager. A line manager is supposed to teach you and help usher you into the next level and keep you growing and challenge you to become the best that you can be. So you need to ask your manager to teach you tasks and responsibilities that you want to learn, specifically to take you to the next level or to help you get better at your current job. Now, your line manager is most likely someone who's already at that next level or a couple levels above you, so they should be more than happy to teach you about these things to make you better. That's why they're a line manager in the first place. So ask your line manager to teach you these things so you can become better. Then the third one is more of a defensive position to take here, and that is you want to communicate with your line manager openly. Now, we all know that communication is key. We talk about that for relationships, friendships, business, you name it. Communication is key. But specifically with your line manager, they are there to back you up whenever something bad happened, or even when something good happened in the company. But specifically for this example, when something bad happens, they're going to come to your line manager and ask what's going on with you. And you want your line manager to be able to stand toe-to-toe with anybody who's coming for you, to be able to back you up and defend you in the best possible way. So the best way to have this happen is to communicate openly with your line manager. Make sure that your line manager knows what's going on a little bit in your life. Make sure your line manager knows what's hard for you in your job, what you're good at in your job. Just communicate openly. Let your line manager know, as we talked earlier, about where you're headed in the company or what interests you specifically, so they can help you out. So communication is key. We all know that, especially in business and especially in the fickle work environment where one day you're on good terms and next day you might have messed up or something and you're not on good terms. So in order to defend against that, you really want to keep the line of communication open, and communication is best when both parties are able to communicate freely and openly. And it is through this communication where you will be able to learn more from them, learn more about the responsibilities, learn how to do your job better as well. So the communication openly will help the other two tips I had for you as well. So that's it. Just to summarize, first tip is to talk about where you're headed with your line manager. Second is ask your line manager to teach you tasks and responsibility you don't already know or are curious about. And third one is to make sure that you communicate openly. All right, guys, if you like this video, please like it. If you have any other tips that you may have found work really well when dealing with your line manager, please comment those down below. We love hearing from you guys. We love the feedback you guys have been giving us over the past few weeks and months. So we thank you for that. Please keep it up. If you haven't subscribed to this channel, we release new videos all the time, guys. Why haven't you subscribed yet? Go ahead and hit that button right now, the subscribe button. It's red, it's big. Go ahead and hit it, and we'll be here for you guys. We thank you so much for all the feedback you've given us so far, and we appreciate it. And last thing, email us at eliteclinicalgroup@gmail.com if you have any kind of inquiries, just want to stop by and say hello, or you want to network with us. We appreciate you guys. All right, guys, take care.